Here today with Chico State, Brayden McLaughlin, and head coach Gary Towne. Guys, coming off your 19th straight CCAA Championship. Gary, can you just tell me about the performance of your runners today? It's always got to be tough to be out there with a target on your back, but you guys stepped up to the challenge.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, they made it look easy today, but in reality, you know, it's always a big challenge, and we understand that we have a pretty big target on our heads from years of winning, and we're sort of the Yankees of the CCAA. You either love them or you hate them, and so. Yeah, it's always a challenge, and we try to just take things one year at a time. Different people, and just trying to focus on what we have in front of us, and not really worry too much about the overall picture of how many years this has been going.
Well, I do got to make a quick note on that one. Heard back from your SID, Luke.
Yeah.
You guys had 5 guys on the block today that were born after the streak began.
Yeah, Luke knows his stuff, so I'll trust him on that. Yeah, that's pretty remarkable, and that has crossed my mind as far as, we're starting to get to the point where obviously, 19 years is quite a while. So yeah, it's great. I mean, I think it's very neat because it's got to be really rewarding for our athletes that have, that helped to start that momentum, and everybody that's been a part of it in between, for them to look at what we're doing now and to know that they were a part of, something that's become pretty special is great. And of course, for today's generation, to add to that legacy is got to be pretty rewarding.
So let me talk to you, Brayden. You didn't just add to the legacy, you also took home the individual title. Can you just tell me a little bit about what challenges were out there on the course today, and kind of how the race went for maybe the things fans couldn't see with their own eyes?
Yeah, there's a lot of good competition out there, but like Coach told me before the race, this is a team race, and that's our goal, is to go out there and win as a team. So it's a fun thing to win overall individually, but the team is what is important, and that's really what got me here, is working together with the guys out there. There's a lot of little nuances a lot of spectators don't notice out there, and when you're out there with your guys, it definitely helps. So, yeah.
Well, I was watching the end, and I believe, I'm trying to recall it in my mind, but coming down kind of the final stretch, there's about 200 yards to go or something like that. You were in third place, I believe. Guy from San Marcos first, guy from Cal Poly Pomona in second. We see you dip around the backside, and all of a sudden you're in first. What happened on that one, and tell me about your kick?
Well, Coach tells us that it's won in the second half of the race. The first half is just before the race even starts, really, and that's how I treated it. I had a lot left in the tank at the end, and I just went for it because it felt good. But yeah.
Well, I know we'll talk to you, but I've even just talking to you before this one, I can tell how important this is for your other teammates. Just tell me about, like you said, that you were able to help bring your teammates a title, and that you guys can celebrate on the bus ride home tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be fun. This is what we've been working for, but we're already thinking about the next race and getting ready for that.
Well, you stole my next question. We can't wait to see you guys in the regional in 2 weeks, I believe it is, up in Monmouth, Oregon at Ash Creek Preserve, a spot you guys are well familiar with. But as we mentioned, this is a new Chico State team, and we can't wait to see you guys at regionals. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Brayden.
Thank you.